Hi everyone, it's Anna with Pink Monarch Prints, and I'm really excited for today's fun video. We've been doing a collaboration with a ton of different artists, and here we are, day 11, and my prompt for the day was reflections. So a huge thank you to Mandy from Sunflower Doors and Julie from Julie's Papercraft for doing this, and I'll link below to all of the different creators if you want to go check out some of their other beautiful creations. Anyway, so it's just been having some really fun prompt words, and so I'm kind of just gonna give you an idea. We've got a fun freebie. I'm gonna link that below. It's just gonna be in a Google Drive file. So hopefully that will work. If not, then I apologize for that. It was just the spur of the moment, quick little freebie that we're doing that's gonna go with the rest of the papers that we're using. So let's get started. So Elena just added a new fun collection to the website, and it's the Neutrals collection. So you can kind of see several of the patterns here on these tags, and it's just beautiful neutral papers that are fun to work with. So when I saw the cue for reflection, I immediately thought of number one, like a mirror reflection, and number two, it just like a calm, deep reflection of life. So I kind of wanted calm, neutrally colors, and then I want them to be a mirror image with what we're creating also for that type of reflection. So I was kind of trying to be cool and do two types of reflection. So we'll see how it goes. But what we've got here is I took one 8.5 by 11 from the Neutral collection, and on the back, I printed this print right here. And this is the lightweight cardstock paper, and I printed my cute little tags on lightweight cardstock too. I use 110 pound paper if you're curious. But I wanted to do kind of like a one-page, use this up, kind of a neutrally calm little mini folio thing that you can add into your journal. For reference, I cut this at about 6 3/4 inches for your main piece, and I used the full width of the paper. And really the only reason I picked that was I wanted this tag to fit in there. So arbitrary, if you're using other tags, because of course you can use other papers, then make it fit like what you want to put into it. So, and then you can kind of just see the cut lines, and you'll be able to figure out the sizing exactly just based on the size you fold yours. So let's get started and just put this main dealio together. So we have our main paper, and I just took it and folded it so that they met up in relatively the center line right here. So we've got this little beautiful folio that opens up, and I want to keep things reflecting, so I wanted to keep things very even on each side, because that's kind of the goal I was going for when I went with the theme of reflection. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and glue down our pocket. We're gonna take and glue along these three little sides. I did a little tiny part of a circle cut around the tops. You'll see it, it's right here. The little half circle cut. I just did that with a circle cutter. You don't have to. You could do a border punch and make it look like lace up top. There's just a lot of options. That's just one idea. All right, and since they're double-sided, I wanted to do the, oh, I inked the wrong side. I wanted to do the back side of this one for this bottom pocket so that they kind of, oh no, I did the right one. There we go. Ha! I am losing it. All right, let's go ahead and glue that one down on top. And it's really just gonna be a place to put a lot of tags, because I thought, what better place to write some of those reflections that you have than on some of these awesome cards. So I'm not gonna really do anything to the tops now just because it's not included in the freebie, but I like to use stuff like this and make little tab toppers or do a simple hole punch, just so it doesn't add a lot of bulk because it's being folded into such a tight space. So I put reflection right on that one to go with our theme, but I just have some cute cards, and I liked the idea of the dragonfly. So you'll see that repeated throughout because they're like a mirror image. And I just thought that would be the perfect one to represent something that reflects. And then we have these two littler ones. Just fun. All right, we have these other pockets and they're going on either side. And we have one on each side, just in keeping with that symmetry. You could put them up higher if you wanted, or down lower, which is what I'm doing, but just know that there are no rules. Do what you love. I love gluing crazy, so that's what I did. There we go. And then we have these two tiny tags that are gonna go in there for more reflecting. All right, I just had this little word from another kit and I thought that would be perfect. Reflection and remember. So I just wanted to put that in here because I felt like it needed something in here, but I didn't want to get too complicated and I wanted to keep everything very centered. So let's make sure I put that in a place I like. Ready or not, it's glued down. All right, these are just some metal book plates that I got off of Amazon. They're really cute and not too super bulky. They have little screws that you can attach, but since this is so thin, it would do no good to do that because it would go right through the whole thing. So, oh, I gotta get my remember in there. Covered my R. And that's gonna have to dry for just a minute because the art glitter glue takes a little longer with metal. Now I'm gonna flip these over. I guess I can do it like this. I should have probably done the cover before, but it'll work out. All right, so I just had these other additional scraps from that same kit, and I'm keeping with that symmetry. So whatever I do to one side, I'm gonna do to the other because I'm focusing on reflection. There we go. I'll use a glue stick because this is regular weight paper and it just seems to tear up pretty good if you use art glitter glue on this lightweight paper. So really I'm just kind of gonna be layering randomly. You can obviously use any kind of papers that you have. I can link these below if you want with everything else, but really it's more about the idea of reflection that we were kind of going for here. And I just love the kind of calming, neutral theme. That was another thing that was important to me as I was trying to decide what to do for this fun collaboration. Just very soothing colors. Getting glue everywhere. That's how you know it's been a successful day. All right, let's see. We're going to put, kind of wanted just to use this. I just had one tiny little scrap left over. It looks like I'll have to cut that right in the middle. I feel kind of bad because the lighting sometimes in this room is hard. But I hope you can see these beautiful neutrals, just how pretty that is. All right, so I want to put my cute dragonfly right in the dead center, but I'm only going to glue halfway down. So I want to kind of scooch him just a hair so that that tail is pretty much all on one page so it can be glued down more. So I'm gonna glue everything pretty much but this wing. I just wanted him to be centered, but I want enough glue on that tail, so. We're just going halfway, and then I'm gonna glue our buddy down. Isn't he cute? Cute little vintage dragonfly guy. And then this would be not centered, but I kind of like it. Or you could just come down here. I think I like it better down here. It'll be the one thing that's not an exact reflection. Excuse me. There we go. We got it. All right. And then I thought maybe some lace. Yep. I'm trying to think of the best way to get this down. I think I'll just glue, 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 glue. And then I'll put half of it down. Do you know what? I'm just gonna put it all the way down and cut right through the middle of it when it dries a little more. Just make sure that's actually down. There we go. Then everything will line up perfectly. All right, trim that baby. And there it is, our calm, happy reflection page. So you could glue that right into your journal. I'm gonna zoom you down here. Hopefully that will get the colors a little better. You can put that right into a journal and it will just open up and you'll have these beautiful reflections. And you've got your little cards. You can embellish these. You can journal on the back. You can add pictures, reflection. And you can embellish a little bit more, but I just didn't want it to be too bulky because we already have our cute little metal plate. So I didn't want too much more. But anyway, so easy, so fun. You can do it with one page pretty much and then your freebie. I'll link all of that below. I'll link to all the other creators. And let's get ready to get back to school and go out with a bang for this summer. And I guess the last thing I was planning on was a cute little rusty paper clip to keep that closed. So that's just a cute way to close something that's so vintage and rustic and neutrally. But anyway, just beautiful and super fun. And I hope you enjoyed it and get creative. Have a fantastic day, and we will talk to you later. Bye.